When I woke up like in the hospital bed, I just remember thinking, wow, this is like actually real right now. This is like actually happening because like nothing felt real at that point. And I ended up getting the bone marrow test, and it took like 2 days to come back, and then once it came back, they confirmed that I did have leukemia.
The door of childhood cancer has now been open to us, and we weren't wanting to go through it, but we were kind of forced into it.
Zach had his backpack and his protein shake, and we thought he'll be at school by second hour. You know, he's not going to miss his classes. This is a perfect time. And he never got to go back to school after that.
Zach is an incredible kid, and his ability to handle things, he never complained. He never said, "Why me?"
He's doing his best to get through the heavy chemo, but I feel like once he started having those treatments of radiation, that's when we really saw him lose so much more weight, and his hair finally was all coming out, and he looked like a cancer patient. So it already felt real before that, but that was probably my lowest low.
With our faith, we were confident that, God was in control, but you still have questions. And it was almost an out-of-body kind of thing where the doctor's talking. I'm supposed to be listening to all these side effects that they're going to put all these drugs into my son. And I'm going, why would I ever let you do that to him unless it's the only options that he has?
Zach was very low-key and didn't want to bring a lot of attention to himself. So one night he had been in the bathroom all night, just doubled over, and he did not come and wake us up. And finally, I think around 5 a.m., he said, I need to go to the ER. I don't know what's happening, but I feel like, I'm dying. I just feel horrible. Well, come to find out he had a kidney stone. It feels lonely at times, even though you know that you have such a supportive family and such a great community. Even Jared and I would just sit there and look at each other like we had no idea this is what cancer families face. I wasn't aware of Children's Cancer Network, and the social worker said, hey, there's this great foundation here locally. Let me put you in touch with them. And there's a scholarship application. So that was our first introduction to them.
I think they've been super awesome. They've helped both me and my brother with scholarships for school and stuff. So that's been like really awesome. Another big thing that they did for our family was they adopted us for Christmas one year.
I thought it was just gonna maybe be a holiday meal, but they had asked about the boys' sizes and any interest or clothing that the boys liked. We get there and it takes 4 of us to load our car up.
I remember getting an ASU hoodie, which I wear all the time now, and they got us a bunch of gift cards so we could go and do stuff when I was feeling better.
There's so many things that you're pulled through. There's so much time constraints because you need to be at the hospital, you still need to work, you still have all your other responsibilities. And the little things that they do, whether it's, providing food or giving cards, for groceries or gas, is unbelievably appreciative and so helpful.
I think it has taught me the power of community and just what a difference it feels like to feel like you're remembered. All day long, I was just by the phone. And I think around 3:30, finally, our doctor called us to tell us that there was no minimal residual disease was what it was called. And it was just happy tears. And Jared came home and came upstairs when I was on the call.
She's sitting in the bathroom on the floor with the phone next to her ear and kind of like this. And I couldn't tell by her body language if it was good or bad. I initially thought it was bad. And then she said he was in remission, which she got up and we gave each other a big hug and we were so excited. And I said, we need to go tell Zach.
And they came downstairs super excited and they're like, we just got a call from the doctor and you're in remission. And it was just it was super crazy. And I remember right after that, they were throwing a party for me at Barro's Pizza. And it was really cool to see all these people there celebrating me going into remission and stuff. And it just made me feel really good that there were still people that were thinking about me and stuff, and they wanted to do something to celebrate that with me.